I am. Let's get going. Welcome, one and all, to yet more Delta recruits. Now, we are in somewhere very blue. This is for a good reason. Specifically,
we've detected an anomaly in the Azure Nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned that they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out.
great. That would be us. Good thing we're here already, huh? Let's have a look then. Command reports there is a space-time anomaly seen in this area of space. With all the Tholian activity in this region, they want us to have a look. So, let's go and check it out. That's not the anomaly. That's crafting materials. Very shifty. But then again, it is Starfleet. Again. Ah. There's an anomaly. Boy. So annoying. Anomaly is holding steady. Let's have a look. That's not supposed to happen.
The Tholian assembly is concerned for your welfare.
Do you have a question?
Back to section.
Thank you, Captain. The Tholian assembly appreciates your loyalty. So many ship captains threw away their lives needlessly in the days after they annexed this area of space. It'll take a few hours to offload your cargo. Feel free to grab a hot meal in the commissary. I know that comforts can be hard to come by in this sector. I recommend the plomeek soup. It almost tastes like something.
Thanks.
Do you need anything else? My name is Franklin Drake. I was born on a little colony world on the edge of Cardassian space. After the Federation fell to the Klingons, a lot of people moved out of the war zones to try to make new lives. It worked. For a while. When the Bajorans discovered that wormhole and the Dominion invaded, no world, no matter how remote, was safe. I signed on to help fight the Dominion, for all the good that did. The Dominion swallowed the Bajorans whole, and then joined up with the Breen and the Cardassians to destroy the Klingons and the Romulans. After that, it was just a matter of carving up the Alpha Quadrant. The Tholians got this piece of space in exchange for signing a non-aggression pact with the Dominion. It wasn't hard to see that the only way to survive was to sign on. Now I'm like you. I work for the Tholians, and in exchange I get a cot, a couple of replicated meals, and the chance to live for one more day. With a little luck, I'll get through tomorrow, too.
Huh. That's very weird.
How can I assist you?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Valkel Shawn, captain of the Belfast. I run freight for the Tholians. Basic supplies, mostly. But once in a while, they need me to pick up dilithium from the mines on Remus. We're in dock here for a few days getting some repairs done. Cut too close to the Konos blast zone on my last trip back and ran into some raiders. They won't trouble anyone again. But they fused half my power conduits and fried the deflector before I managed to take them out.
Yes?
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Tanea, and for many years I served in Starfleet. After the war was lost, I joined a resistance movement attempting to liberate the core worlds. We failed. We were able to keep the Klingons at bay, but not the Dominion and their allies. After the Breen destroyed Earth and the Dominion occupied Betazed, continued resistance was illogical. Against all reason, we continued our fight as our resistance cells fell, one by one. You might say I was one of the fortunate ones. I survived. I would not agree.
We must work together to find the path to progress.
I haven't seen you around here before, Captain. Got a minute to talk?
Tell me about yourself.
Call me Castillo. Not a lot to tell, I guess. I'm Lieutenant J.G. Richard Castillo, Helm Officer of the USS Enterprise C, an unwilling time traveler. I'm normally the Helm Officer, but I'm Senior Officer now that Captain Garrett and the rest of the senior staff are gone. I've got to do what the Captain would want. Get us back to where we belong. And finish what we set out to do. I know this is hard to accept, but we're not supposed to be here.
I'm new here.
I know. I asked around about you, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you this, but I need your help. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are. Not in this timeline, I mean. My ship, my crew, we were supposed to do something important. We went through an anomaly, moved through time, and everything changed. We tried to go back. I guess the battle with the Klingons disrupted the anomaly. Instead of getting back where we belong, we ended up here with the Tholians running everything. I'd never even seen a Tholian before. You have to help us set things right. You have to help us get back to our ship.
on about? Who's us?
Me and my crew. There are a little over 100 of us here, scattered throughout the work camp. We're about 65 years ahead of where we should be, according to my math. We were fighting the Romulans. This was back in 2344. And the weapons discharges caused a temporal rift. We passed through, and because we weren't at Narendra to do what we were supposed to do, the timeline changed. We ended up in a timeline where the Federation and the Klingon Empire were at war. The Federation was losing, badly. We tried to go back to set things right, but then the Klingons found us in the Enterprise D, and there's someone here with us from that timeline. Her name is Tasha. I'll take you to her. Maybe she can help explain this.
Wait on. Everything is weird. Weird.
This place isn't what it's supposed to be.
Can you tell me what is supposed to happen?
I can't see it clearly. I just know that something is wrong. That woman over there, does she have a daughter? Someone named Sela. I know that's important, but there are a lot of other things. I'm sorry, it's difficult to put into words. What I can tell you is that if someone asks for your help, give it. That will set things right.
We need your help.
What's going on here?
I'm from Starfleet, and if I'm right, that's a name that should ring bells with you as well. In an alternate timeline from this one, the correct one, Starfleet is still alive and well, and you're a Starfleet officer too. When the Enterprise C moved ahead in time, it created an alternate timeline, one in which I was alive but shouldn't have been. I left with the Enterprise to set things right. We thought we were returning to the Narendra system in 2344 to defend the Klingon colony there from a Romulan attack. We ended up in this nebula in 2409. The Tholians caught us before we could try again, and you can guess the rest. We're going to try to restore the timeline, but to do so, we need the Enterprise C. It's still in the hangar here, and as soon as we get back to her, we'll find the temporal rift and get back to where and when we're supposed to be. To do that, we need your help.
Count me in. What do you need me to do?
Franklin Drake is already helping us. He managed to get an access key used to operate the systems in the hangar control room. We need you to get the code from Drake and use it to open the doors to the hangar control room. I'd go myself, but we've already been here a week. The Tholians know we're trying to get back to the ship. They're watching us. But you're new. They won't suspect you're involved. That's the idea, at least. Of course, it's not as simple as getting the code and opening the door. The Tholians have guards on all critical areas. You'll need to slip past the guards and get into the maintenance tunnels. From there, it's a winding maze to the hangar control room, which can only be unlocked from the inside. Once you get in, you'll be able to open the doors. We'll be waiting there to help you free the Enterprise.
Count. I'll do it. What next?
Here, take this communicator. It's on a scrambled frequency the Tholians don't monitor, and it'll allow me to contact you while you're on the move. Maybe you can convince someone to cause a distraction. That might make slipping past the guards into the tunnels easier.
Thanks. Well then.
Hard work is its own reward. Work accidents reduce productivity.
Do you have a question?
Yaren Castillo said you have a key for me.
Take it. Here's a map, too. You'll need it in the tunnels. I still don't know why I'm risking my neck for this. Don't expect any more help from me. The Federation fell before I was born. I shouldn't even care, but there's something about Yar and Castillo. I know they believe they can make a difference. It makes me want to believe.
Thank you. I'll take the risks now.
Do you need anything else?
Great. Let's see if I can find someone to help make some noise. Wonder who it'll be.
How can I assist you?
Can I get you to create a diversion for us? We need to reach the control room.
I don't remember the Federation, or Starfleet. The war was almost over before I was born. This is the only life I know. One of servitude, deprivation, loss. I want something better. That freedom my parents and grandparents told me about. I want the Federation back. I'll help. Just tell me what you need.
Thanks.
Hard work is its own reward.
This food isn't fit for dogs. Freedom! Let's rumble! Let's rumble!
There we go.
Well done. Those maintenance tunnels are a maze. They make navigating the Jeffries tubes on the Enterprise look easy. I recommend using the map to keep track of where you've been, what doors lead away from which room, and where you are currently. We've hit a snag. There are Tholians in the control room. When they're in there, they pump in a Tholian-friendly atmosphere and raise the temperature. It will kill us if we try to enter. You'll need to replace the methane-based atmosphere with something we can breathe and lower the ambient temperature in the control room before we can continue as planned.
Why would the Tholians put a system in place that could create a hostile environment for them?
The Tholians are very precise. They want to learn everything they can about the ships they're capturing. All rooms connected to the hangars have their atmospheres exchanged to prevent damage to the systems they're dismantling for study. Also, sometimes they force humanoids to do the work for them, so they'll pump in something we can handle.
Makes sense. He's dead, Jim. Who's Jim? Oh. Ooh. Console. go. Tribble softly. Elder Tribble, please share your wisdom. The Tribble coos for a moment and rolls gently towards you, looking for food. You realize you're talking to a Tribble. Maybe you've been in these access tunnels too long. Or maybe it's the gas fumes. The Tribble makes a pleased sound. Oh, Lord. Goodness me. Everyone remember where we parked? Great. Must be in the next section.
The Tholians will send someone to investigate. We don't have much time.
What's your specialty?
I know a few tricks to take that tractor beam system offline. I'm also fairly confident that with enough time, I can release the docking clamps holding the ship, or take down the Tholians' web shielding. We don't have much time.
We need to work together. What do you want me to do? I was the helm officer on the Enterprise before everything went to hell. But I'm really handy with heavy machinery, like those clamps holding the ship. We need to work together.
I am here to assist. What do you require?
Overriding security protocols. I'm changing the targeting subroutines for the tractor beams.
beams.
The Tholians
Tractor
have an
beam
extreme
is
interest
disabled.
in Iconian technology, and they've targeted New Romulus as a key site for excavations. I'll alert the Republic forces there. They'll need to be ready when the Tholians land.
Yeah, no kidding. Good thing the communicator is temporally shielded.
I thought you deactivated all the security protocols.
Oops.
Do you want me to do that for you? I know a few things about force fields. Having trouble? You do know that we could have Tholians swarming us any minute, right?
Relax, Lieutenant.
I thought we took care of everything. Starfleet Protocol 547C clearly states that...
I don't think the Tholians have heard of Protocol 547C.
Now then. Beautiful.
Captain, I'm detecting Tholian mesh weavers headed for our position. Tholian orb weavers on an intercept course. Tholian recluses moving into weapons range, sir. I recommend evasive action. Tholian tarantula on sensors. A ship just appeared out of nowhere and destroyed that Tholian tarantula. I've never seen a ship of that configuration before, or one with that kind of firepower.
Looks like you could use some help.
Yeah, no joke.
We took a hit. Phasers are partially offline. We'll need to work together to take out this last ship.
The way is clear, and the temporal anomaly has been stabilized. Head for the anomaly, Enterprise. It will put you back where you need to be.
Who are you and how do you know where we need to be?
That's my job. The details aren't important. Restoring the timeline is. Get moving. The Tholians are already starting to regroup.
Thanks for the help. I'm setting a course now. Yeah. Where am I? What am I doing here?
I'm sure you've realized by now, you're part of a very different timeline. This one is an aberration that we are here to correct. It would be irresponsible of us to let you go back in time with the Enterprise C, and compromise that timeline as well.
So, what are you gonna do with me then?
We'll send you back to your time. There are still some very important events in the 25th century that you need to be a part of.
So how do I get back?
As soon as the Enterprise C returns to its correct place in history, the timeline should right itself.
I thought there was something on sensors, but it's gone. Everything's quiet. No Tholians, no other ships within range. And the Anomaly Command wanted us to investigate his tier either. We can depart on your order, sir.
There wasn't anything there. That's strange.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Wait. Let's be tankier. Hello, Lieutenant Commander. I've heard of your recent accomplishments and would like to congratulate you. Exactly the sort of captain Starfleet needs as an example for young officers at the Academy. Join me on Earth to discuss some promising new officers. Well, I look forward to speaking with you in person. And we also get a new officer. Right, who do we want? Not now. But all right, let's go to Earth. I shall leave you with some prettiness. And we will unlock a new system. Wanted loads. Well, it's the faction hub. These places are extraordinarily busy. It's been a while since we've been here, huh? Let us grab these junior officers that Ex Astris Scientia. From the stars, knowledge. Well, science. Right. Let's talk to this guy. Your initial complement of duty officers is now available. That's right. We now have DOFs. Right, so what this does is, yeah, duty officers are, these are the guys that, that do all of the lower deck stuff. You know, they keep things running and whatnot. This is your crew, basically. And you get to send them on little adventures. Before we do anything, we get to claim something. Hey, look, it's the guys from Star Trek Lower Decks. And yes, you get them as duty officers. There they are. I don't act. One's down here, I don't actually have it. 4. But that shouldn't be an issue. Because we can go here. And summon people. In 2 days' time, we get some good officers. That's right. My throat. Not nice. Oh yeah. There's someone else here. That we need to go see. Namely that lady right there. She does duty officers as well. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Actually, let's try and go for all the memorial plaques while we're down here. Because why not? Haha. Reference to Star Trek 4. On June 30th, 2161, representatives from Earth, Vulcan, Andoria, and Tellar met at this site to sign the agreement creating the United Federation of Planets. Nice. The unbeatable scenario B, class of 2258. Yeah. Basically, Kirk cheating. One sec. Terribly sorry. Flatmate needed something. Great. Let's continue. There's got to be another plaque. I will find you wherever you are. Ah, there it is. Let's see if this allows us to complete the accolade. Yes. A new title choice, Boothby's favorite. What was it called? The God. Yeah. Well, at any rate, actually, let me check something. I am quite curious. Now you can visit Vulcan and Earth. Wait. In all my time playing this game, I've not beat Andoria. Alrighty. Welcome to the High Mountain Nature Preserve. The High Mountain Park has been set aside both as a nature preserve and as a special area where certain aspects of Andorian psychology are tolerated. Andorians come here from all over to experience the beautiful vistas and pleasant weather, as they have for generations. The Andorian government has also set this area aside as a special zone where the Federation laws on dueling are relaxed. Many Andorians now also come here specifically for the Ushan. Since Federation law says that all laws must apply to all people, we even get off-worlders who seek a place where they can engage in duels. The Ushan is a crucial part of Andorian tradition. It is a duel of honor, often fought to the death. The traditional Ushan is fought with a specific Icebreaker's axe, called an Ushan Tor, while tethered to each other. In the modern era, it can be fought with nearly any weapon the duelists agree on. The code of the Ushan is extremely complex, with more than 12,000 regulations, amendments, and bylaws. These days, the battle is most often fought to incapacitation. However, many still die in Ushan every year. As Federation members, we Andorians now regulate the Ushan. We've set aside places like these parks, where the Ushan is not just allowed, but celebrated. Can anyone fight an Ushan? Federation law forbids legal discrimination, so the laws that make Ushan legal here make it legal for anyone, Andorian or alien. All you need is a will to fight and someone willing to fight you. People from across the Federation have come here to fight. We've even had a Vulcan, Bonbut Khalife, here last year. The laws of Ushan have allowed duels involving aliens for centuries. In fact, one of the most famous Ushan was fought between the Andorian Imperial Guard's Commander Shran and Starfleet's Captain Jonathan Archer. Yep, it was. Right. What have we here? Ah, just the same thing again. Vendors. Right, that's the food vendor. Weird. Huh. Man. Alright, alright. Ah. Well. Well, that's annoying. I thought I'd be able to retrieve to do something similar to what we did in at the academy, where we could get an Andorian duty officer in a recruitment, but I guess not. Oh well. Right. Let's grab some dilithium while we're here. Then we shall see. I'd be catching a cold. Can't do any of those yet. Wait. Well, yeah, travel time is travel time. Might as well try. And I can't wait for the recruitment things to finish. But in the meantime, let's get some dilithium. Because we need dilithium. No such thing as too much dill, after all. exactly how it should be. Yeah, sometimes the animations glitch. It happens. Our first stuff assignment and stuff. We'll check that one in a minute. And then we'll show you what else duty officers can do. And of course, that didn't work. Right. So, you can assign duty officers. So you can use special abilities, like they'll help you with cooldowns. They will help you with with powers and other things. You put them on active duty, and then they will do just that. Have equipment diagnostics. No, I don't. So we're not putting him on just yet. So yeah, it's not much, but as we get more duty officers, we will get niftier powers. chat. I can. Yeah. Quite humorous. Sand meters with slow walk juice. I mean, that. Yeah. Phrases taken out of context. But hey, I'm not that bad, am I? So here's a question. Are we now high enough to enter deep space encounters? Let's find out, because there is one here. Yes. That is most excellent. Let's see if the game crashes. Which would not surprise me, to be honest. But we'll see. Nope. Why am I not surprised? Alright, fine. Probably not the wisest thing to do. Okay, it happens. To be fair, do note what it says here. Level 11. Fighting enemies at level 48. Okay, we're Not suitable. Ah well. Well, we tried. Also, hi. How long have you been there and not said anything? Yeah, I tried. Aha, I see. There we go. Let's get some more duty officer assignments. Well, I guess that one will be worked. There we go. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, nothing. It fails and we get nothing out of it. Yes. Yeah, I just might need it. Now we get to do that thing that everyone hates, which is travel. Yeah. And besides, it's duty officer assignments. The worst that can happen is, oh no, they get hurt and spend a few hours in sick bay, which is fine because it gets me because it winds up giving me medical XP, which is useful. Because, you know. Oh yeah, I know. That's that despawn. It has despawned. No. Hit behind the planet. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that numbers, but since I'm going to the Fleet Starbase for my fleet dailies, figure I might as well slow boat. Yeah. So anyway, how you been doing? Well, no, there is definitely no rush. Star Trek is, after all, a marathon and not a sprint. course, if you see a chance to get crafting mats, always go for it. Oh, yeah. There are definitely sprint options. Such as the, Although, well, I'm going to be honest. I'm tempted to at one point get the Elite Starter Pack, just for the sake of so I can get the Reliant for cheap, because I do like my Miranda times. I know I'm weird. Oh, I have a soft spot. I have a soft spot for underdog ships. So ships like the Mirandas, the California class, the Oberth. You know, the ships of Trek that nobody likes, except me, for some reason. But then again, the tier 6 that I already have is the Mirror Lexington, so I'm just not using it here yet because, well, that's cheating. Yeah, the tier 6 Mirandas are not underdogs. I mean, hell, the legendary one is a carrier, for crying out loud. Yes, it is enhancing the odds. But yeah. No, and also the Lexington isn't actually that much better than the Connie that I'm using now. The only thing it has going for it is the torpedo barrage and the Mirror Universe shuttlecraft, which are broken. I don't want to use it yet because it'd be boring. Because it'd be just, you know, oh, and if enemies are in range. The enemies are in range. Spam shuttles, spam torpedo barrage, and oh look, the mission is over. It's boring. It's the escort mission. I don't like the escort mission. Oh, I'm not saying it's not efficient. But yes, also boring. Exactly. If I were doing this, without streaming, sure, I'd just hop into Lexington and just go, just mill through the missions quickly, just to finish my Delta recruit. But I am streaming this, so we're going to be going through, going to be going through the episodes in the classic manner of, every 10 levels you get a ship. So. Exactly, doing it for the story. And I already have the ambassador class, so hurrah. There's the dignitary. There you go. Keep matching speed, buddy. Keep matching speed, because I'd like to get done sometime today. Because let's be honest, it's late. There we go. Yeah, it's 20 past 11 at night. Yes, thank you. Enjoy Dindins. Actually need those guys. See if it'll crash again. It might not. Ooh. It didn't crash. That's rare. So what's the story with all the Klingons running around? The station was pulled into a time rift, and before that we had an incident with the crew of a Klingon ship. We were being held in our brig when the rift happened. When we came out of the rift, we were in the 16th century. We did everything we could think of to get back to our time, but nothing worked. Eventually, Chief Engineer Nichols rigged a bunch of experimental stasis pods to keep us alive until someone found us. That included the Klingons. Interesting. I think they appreciate the fact that we didn't just leave them in the brig to die. They've been quite civil since. Well, like Klingons. We received reports of strange temporal anomalies in local space. I'd like you to go out there and check them out before things get out of hand. Find anything wrong, take care of it if you can. If the anomaly is harmless, move on. Once all four have been investigated, report back. Alright. Alright. Instance loading. Do not like that. Oh. Nice.
Ship is under attack.
Right. Let's see what these anomalies do. Oh, that must have been a harmless one. That's good. There's another one.
Ship is under attack.
Right then. There we go. Plane. Ah. Wow. Let's see what you have available. Oh yeah. So K13 is the place where you can buy classic phasers, which is lovely. It's also where you can buy dirty officers. 23rd century bridge officers, which is lovely. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get more fleet marks. Fleet credits. Interesting. Definitely something to come back to later. Ooh. Trait enhancements. Well. Ah, yes. Of course. Yeah, you can buy all of these. I need more metal. I need more dilithium. But anyway. Ooh. Hello. Thanks for the raid. Welcome.
Our first contact with another species came not from the Federation, but from this sector, Ferenginar, to be precise. While the Ferengi have not always been the best of neighbors, They have provided us with valuable data on this sector.
Oh, thank you for the raid. That was entirely unexpected. It's just somewhat unfortunate that you're joining the raid just as I'm finishing it. Because, I will be logging soon. Wow. Long travel times. I do quite apologize for the long travel times, but, well, it is a case of it's a marathon, not a sprint. I suppose I could try and clean up a bit.
After we established contact with the Federation, we learned that a number of their members dwell within this sector of space. Their president, in fact, hails from the Saria system. In spite of these facts, a large part of the sector remains unexplored to this day.
I think once we hit the major quadrant again, I'm going to be logging out. Because it is late. And I have work in the morning. Annoyingly. Thankfully, annoyingly. Also getting stiff. Unknown nebula. More crafting materials. Yes, I know I'm terrible about this. But I don't mind. Hey, look, the Ikari system. I wonder, do they have a planet named Gento and a moon named Shinji? Right, and tomorrow we will actually do Nimbus. Let's just have a look at just what it is we're getting. A mark package. Oh yeah. Getting a nice big head start. Alright. We have arrived at Nimbus. So, will you do that? I'm gonna go see if I can find somebody to raid. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, thanks for the follow, Hikaru. Hmm. Right. Hmm. All right. All right. We have a target to raid, which is excellent. All right. Now I should be back tomorrow at some point. Now, I should be back sometime tomorrow, probably around 8 uh 8 quarter past 8, something like that. GMT, so British time. So for now, I will send you all to Rainer Falls, who is playing Dead by Daylight, and I hope you have a lovely rest of the evening. And I will see you tomorrow, perhaps? We'll see. Until then, farewell.